Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friend. Thank you so much for joining me again on another video. I always appreciate your presence. If you enjoy what it is we're doing here, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's melt more into being. Day 114. 114 days of doing this every single day without failure. The longer it goes on for, the crazier I feel it gets. Not so much in its intensity or its like the amount of things that are happening, but just in the way that I feel about it. It's like this momentum that is slowly building, and I feel like it's irking me forward, pushing me. Stop and say, it is very good. Look at everything in your life and look at it from a place of awe. Own it as self-created. Man, interestingly enough, the first thing that I looked to was my sandals. Like I prefer wearing sandals on the farm just because it's convenient and it's comfortable. And yet, like, the sandals in themselves aren't really that fascinating or interesting or beautiful in any way. And yet, by the way that I look at it, like even the very dirt molecules that is stuck to the soles of my feet or the soles of my sandals, the way like the lettering got stepped off at the bottom of the heel, one of my like toe areas is torn out a little bit. Like these simple, ordinary, arguably uninteresting pair of sandals have so much uniqueness, if you will, to them in the way that they are, exactly as they are. And even though you can potentially say, like, oh, all of that dirt on your sandal, all of that lettering being stepped off, all of that little tear in the toe area, like all of these things are defects, you know. These things are making them less than perfect, making them ugly, making them this, making them that. And at the end of the day, you can't say that. That is 100% your choice in feeling that way as well. But if you really look at them and you feel how they make you feel, all of their imperfections is what makes them as unique as they are. It makes them exactly the way they are. And the way that I look at them and the experience I get from looking at things as well, that at the end of the day is a self-created experience. That is something that you're almost layering over your consciousness, something that you're feeling forward towards. And it's crazy. It's so cool. It's so cool. It is very good, and I have done this. And it is good that I have created. Yeah. Like this is something that I've been doing for a while now. Something I've been trying to practice more and more of is this understanding that the things we create for ourselves, we're so critical of. Like usually more critical than the general public would be. We look at our own creations through this lens of things need to be perfect, things need to be a certain way, and you're absolutely, and this is something all of you friends know, you're your own worst critic. By looking at your own work, you have so much criticism towards the things that you've done, towards the way that you feel about the things that you've done, and it's something we like induce over ourselves. It's this layer of reality that we literally apply over everything. Hey Dubs, good morning to you as well, my friend. Thank you for joining us. And morning, King Pog, or Kiki Pog. Good morning to you as well, my friend. It's been forever since I've seen you in here, actually. How have you been? Hey, Haunting Roll. I'm happy that you're here as well, my friend. And Famous Jester. I'm happy that you're here as well, my friend. 143. If it was 143 at the end of your name, I don't know what 142 means. I love me. 143 is supposed to be I love you. Morning, Mel. Hey, Froggy Girl. And hey, Lane. I'm happy that your friends are here as well. Milt, hello to you as well, Lane. How are you, my friend? How are you guys feeling? Do you usually wear the same shirt for streams, or do you have many wonderful and colorful shirts? I have a few different shirts. I think I have 10 different shirts that I'm like wearing in cycle with these streams, and it's been really nice. It's It's a little bit of a different flavor every time. Now, I want to get to the point where I have like 10 different scarves and 10 different shirts, which means technically I have 100 different outfits. Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I look forward to having more scarves. I just woke up with a bit of energy. Well, at least you're here, Lane. Thank you for joining me, my friend. It is your Saturday right now, right? My Saturday is technically over. It was a good one. Yeah, it was a good one. I had some fun. Very nice. Love the style. Thank you, my friend. And I love you. I love you. We love you, Melt. I love you too, Haunting Roll. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Salty. Hey, buddy. I got the Reddit notification. There we go. So, like, at some point, sometimes people do get the Reddit notifications. But I heard from one friend that the Reddit notifications come through, like, one at a time. Like, it can only send one message, I think, per second or something like that for a stream. So if you have, like we do, 1,000+ followers, it takes 1,000+ seconds to send the notifications out to them, and then sometimes it just kind of stops. It's like, nah. You beautiful man. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate your compliment. Good afternoon, Estian. Sending you all the love and energy. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for sending me some energy, my friend. I appreciate you. Sending some energy back your way. How have you been, Jeff? How have you been feeling, man? Good morning. Hey, Jamar. Headed to the gym. Then I have to do some adulting today and run errands. It do be like that sometimes. Have fun with your errands, Jamar. I'm sorry. I hope it's an absolutely amazing day. I think there is still some joy, even in adulting, right? Taking responsibility for some of the errands. This is something I feel I was doing today, especially. I had to, like, cut a bunch of wire and stuff to like make hooks and stuff. And I was like doing it, and I was feeling so like almost entranced in the action of actually doing it, and I felt myself like thinking about what is the most efficient way to do it. And I was looking at the wires in my hand, and I was like thinking about where I should cut it so it's most efficient, so that I don't drop any of them. And it was something that was so arbitrary and so like default mode networky, like you do these things like these errands and you get so used to them. And when I realized that I was doing something I was used to and that I could unused to myself to it, I was like, oh, this is actually enjoyable. I just have to kind of jinx myself into thinking that. Greetings from Ohio. Greetings to you as well, Rosie. Thank you for joining me, my friend. Do you ever melt less? Sometimes I do. I think yesterday I was melting a little bit less. Or more. I might have been melting even more. Maybe today I'm melting less than yesterday. Who knows, my friend? Who knows? It is like you're in the future. You can tell me how the day will be. That's how time zones work. Yep, I know. I've known this whole day. And you friends are just finding out which Josh won. Like, that meme is probably going to die very soon, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the Joshes. Now there has to be a thing every year where every single other name gets together and battles to the death until only one of each name remains on the planet. Yeah, they're inconsistent. We'll figure something out for you. Thank you, Salty. I think eventually Reddit will like better its notification system. It's just gonna be a matter of time, I guess. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. Digging the Hawaiian shirt. I'm happy that you like it, my friend. If Brenda was here, she'd be agreeing with you. I'm not feeling that numb today. It's Saturday evening here. Realized how it's never going to be this Saturday, Sunday, April 21st ever again. Literally haunting roll. This moment will never, ever be again. That little clap I did, little finger snaps, little way your finger makes if it runs over your hand, it makes that little, resistance sound. All of these things, divinely unique. They'll never be again. And we're like, usually. We're like, why am I so intrigued? Why am I so, what should I be impressed by? But, and this is something we were talking about yesterday, the thing about our reality is that there's infinite resolution, right? Infinite resolution in every single direction you look at. and you're saying like, oh, if I look at a wall, where's the infinite resolution? It's just wall. No. If your eyes had the capacity to, you could continue zooming in to that wall and see the atoms and see the quarks and see whatever makes up quarks as well. And you could literally zoom into that wall into infinitude, and you could zoom out of that wall into infinitude. And every single time you zoom in and zoom out, if you move like literally a single millimeter in the direction you're moving, you're going to see something 100% unique. And then if you move a millimeter again down and you do that same zooming process, you're going to see a whole new world of uniqueness. It might be the same materials, but the way it structures itself, the way it bonds to itself, the way it looks, the bubbles it formed, all of these things are going to be divinely unique. And it's like that for everything. This blanket I'm looking at, the paper that makes up my book, even my hands, dude. Like, think about the billions of cells just in my hand. Just in your hand, my friend. You're looking at these things that are making you up. And if you had the capacity to like look into things or zoom out of things, there is an infinity of experience right here. All around us, all the time. And we're just like, meh. Yeah, I'm, rendering the most complex simulation with my eyeballs that has ever been, or with my brain. But I'm just like, yeah, this is normal. Everything I'm seeing is kind of normal. Nothing is normal, my friends. Thank you for the money that you've given me, Len. I'll take your money, dude. And thank you for the helpful as well. And thank you for the silver as well, my friends. Meltmore and Call of Duty. Not a bad start to the weekend. Thank you. Dan, I appreciate you, my friend. I'm happy that you're here as well. This is trippy, haunting roll. It was kind of trippy, my friend. It trips me out all the time. Much love to you as well. Cold Revisions, I appreciate you, my friend. My dad died yesterday. This stream makes me feel better. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm not sure if you're serious, but my condolences go out to you. Nonetheless, any of you who are facing loss, I'm sorry, my friend. Know that he's not dead in the sense of completely gone. Because even if you don't believe in an afterlife, he's still living on genetically through you. And the lessons he's taught you, the things you've experienced from him, the way he has lived his life has been a shining example for you to live your life. Even if he wasn't a great man, you can still use him as an example to better your own life. So through that way, your dad will literally live on forever in your life. And now in turn, in my life as well, my friend. Know that he's not gone. Ooh, happy Josh Fight Day, friends. Happy Josh Fight Day, friends. It is April the 24th. I'm sorry as well, my friend. I like the profile pic. Thank you, Kaval. It is on brand again. I'm still waiting for Toasty to finish the lion. He suggested that he's going to add a background for it so that we can use it as the Meltmore banner image. So maybe I should prod him a little bit. Get my artist friends to work. I was thinking about just adding like a flower of life pattern behind it and coloring it maybe, but we'll see how things turn out. Can't wait for the SDN fight. A bunch of hippies that just hang it out. Yeah, the SDN fight would be seeing who can smoke the joint the fastest or something like that, or who can smoke the most joints without passing out. Some stupid shit like that, dude. And technically, Lane, and this is very anal, and this is exactly why I choose not to use my human name. Estian is spelled with 2 A's. You see, something I've been very critical about my entire life, because everyone spells it with 1 A, and it's like it's a 2A one. Like, damn it. Meltmore is like very hard to misspell, fortunately. Sorry to hear Cloud sending you love and positive energy. Same, my friend. Send me the podcast invite on DM. I love this moment, dude. Like I've been trying to reach out to you as well. I want you on the podcast, Kaval. We did a podcast yesterday night, and I did post the actual link for it as well. I love this moment, and I love you, my friend. Thank you for the super heart eyes, Dan. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do some crazy poetry today. Join me. I think I will, my friend. If you're streaming at the time that I'm awake, that is. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about RSA? Hey, Sorcy. I see you as well, my friend. Thank you for joining us. My least favorite thing about South Africa is probably the state of our government. My favorite thing about South Africa is the space, I think. Yeah, probably. If I had to think of it right off the bat. We are here for you, my friend. Mr. Cloud. You're welcomed, my friend. You're loved. You're loving and you're lovable, and know that all of these friends, if you reach out to any of them, telling them you need help, I can guarantee you they'll help you, my friend. Infinite resolution. I like how you said it. I like your passion today. You're fired up. I am feeling fired up, dude. Like yesterday, I felt so many things. I felt very overwhelmed. Like I went through something that I recognized that I was going through, but I'm not willing to share what I was going through yesterday just yet. Not completely, at least. Not the real reason behind it. At least how I feel about it. And when stuff like that happens, it kind of leaves me in a state of mind afterwards as well. Microscopic vision. Wouldn't it be cool, my friend? Watch the movie Ant-Man. Watch the movie Ant-Man? I'm not sure what you mean, my friend. Hey, mate. Hey, to Leah. I don't have time to stay, but much love to each and every one of you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here even for a second. Ant-Man, yeah. Ant-Man, going into those quantum realms, like, it is very well depicted in that movie. But the point I'm trying to make is that we have these infinite resolutions right here, right in front of us. Like, if I'm going to take something like, let's take this stick. Oh my. It has like little spots of it that's like, it looks like mildew. It has like spots of inoculation where little branches came out. It has like these little thorns. It has these little wood fibers that are breaking off onto my fingers. And that is technically resolution. Oh my goodness. That's resolution as well. Rubbing it between my fingers, I can feel things. I can barely see them. And yet I can feel there is something between my fingers that has come off of this piece of wood. So the very resolution that makes up this thing literally gives. It gives off to my finger, allowing me to experience even more of its resolution. It smells kind of inert. Let's try a piece of the bark as well. Tastes like wood. What else can I do to it? I can hear it as well by doing this. It makes sounds. Like, look, a piece of wood. It is the most, boring thing you could possibly think about. It's the thing we've picked up so many times as children, and yet there's infinite entertainment in this thing. Like, literally, I can break apart this thing piece by piece and rub it between my fingers and feel if it feels different piece by piece. And I can experience this little stick for days if I wanted to. Doesn't that trip you out? We have all of that all around us all the time. Goodness. What the fuck, dude? Life is crazy, man. How's the corona situation there in South Africa? It's pretty wrecked. It's pretty wrecked, my friend. It's pretty wrecked. It's getting better, I hope, at least. Maybe we are actually in the quantum realm. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Sanhiver. I'm good, my friend. How are you feeling? Just stumbled in for the first time. I'm loving your energy. Keep being you. I resonated heavy with you this morning. Love from St. Petersburg. Thank you, my friend. Love to you as well. From South Africa. I appreciate you tuning in again since this morning. I love you, my friend. Thank you for the energy that you're sharing with me as well in turn. What's happening here behind me? I think my hair is being blown around. Ooh. There's a tree that's blooming there right now. You can't see it. And it smells amazing with this wind blowing past me. I love being alive. Even that is infinite resolution as well. Like, there's thousands, billions even of molecules, flavonoid molecules that are blowing past me in the air, and then I just happen to inhale some of these flavonoid molecules. It bonds to my mucous membranes in my nose, bonding to receptors. That's turning it into signals for my brain to process. It's allowing me to experience these smells as I lived an infinite experience. There's a rant. I'm gonna make a clip. of unique infiniteness. Thank you so much, Jeff. I look forward to seeing more of the videos, man. It's been, man, it makes me excited to see what's coming. We all Africa. Do you guys agree? We're all from Africa at the end of the day. Yes, bro. It's real fake. It's real fake. Hey, my friend. Hey, TK. I'm happy that you're tuning in for a bit, my friend. I don't know if you're gonna be here for too long, but I'm sending you love and light, my friends. TK, literally spelled Teekay, 519, is also a streamer friend. He's great. You should check him out sometime if you want to, friends. Welcome in if you want more. We have a Discord and he has a YouTube. Thank you, Lane. I do. I have both of those, my friends. Please do check them out if you want to. Always gotta check in with you. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. Is this guy trying to be a guru? I'm not trying to be anything other than what I am, my friend. What I was created to be. We do try to label ourselves and call ourselves things, but I'm gonna try and not do that. At least I feel like that's what I'm supposed to not be doing. Labeling myself. Thank you for the F to pay respects, Jamar. I appreciate you, my friend. There we go, Ryan. I'm happy that you're joining us. I'm here. I'm just in the background getting ready for work. I love you all so much. I'm always thinking of you all. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Sending you love and light, Ryan. I know you're vibing, my friend. Thor, melt more, actually. Gotta start cleaning. Just wanted to stop by. Thank you, TK. I appreciate you. ST Jan. I thought that it had 2 A's, but I didn't want to be wrong. Damn, I'll do better. You don't have to do better, Lane. I feel bad now. You didn't do bad. Like, I was just almost making a point. Sorry for the wind noise, my friends. My heart goes out to you and your suffering of the whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like it's nothing I can do about it. But you don't have to. I'm not trying to like. I'm not angry or anything, Lane. I was just trying to make a point of why, for one of the reasons, I don't use my real name. It's because there are these things I have attached to it, like that A. It's something that's so small. It's literally a single letter, and yet I'm like, this thing in the back of my head is like, and I'm like, no, just stop, dude. It's not that important. The single A is not that important. Hey, baked potato. Lisa, I'm happy that you're here with us, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Hey Mel, they'll be around this Thursday. I'd love to finally hop on the podcast. So please do, Dan. And you now have officially set your invitation date. We're going to do it next Friday at 7 p.m. my time. I think it's 12 p.m. Eastern Central Time. I'm not sure though. My hair is being blown from the back and it's irritating me. Good morning, time to wake and bake for me. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lisa. Thank you for joining me. Is South Africa dangerous? It can be, yeah. It can be. Good morning, friends. Hello, Mel. Good morning, Old Yeller. I'm happy that you're here with us, my friend. Thank you for joining us. What you're drinking and how was your day today? I'm drinking that H2O and the day was good. It was a really good day. Yeah, I had a good day. Thank you. How was your night, Lisa? I hope you slept well. Thank you for the tree hug, Matthias. How are you, my friend? Like I feel like I'm only seeing you with like a single award and then you like scoot out again. I've been missing you as well, my friend. There we go. Good day, Melton friends. Hey, Northern Lolo. I appreciate you, my friends. On day 114, Meltmore talks about infinite resolutions. Yee. That's definitely going to be today's title. I'm thinking about the thumbnail. What am I going to do? Am I going to add some weird freaking like sticker images or something? Maybe if there's an atom or something. I'll check it out. Taste it. Fight using dude. Kaval. You fracking mad lad, you dude. No, a bird could have licked that branch. Oh no, a bird licked the branch. Like, I'm not too worried about it as well. Like, at the end of the day, we were so scared of the separation, you know, from nature and stuff. And I know it's acacia bark, so it's not poisonous. Why are we scared? Why do we have these resistances? Roll it up into a joint, make a meal with it, learn the universal secret of life with it. Like, I'm down with everything you said except for that one word. I think I can insta get like probably demonetized or like flagged for using that word on the stream, dude. Well, I finally got the pillow done. Dudu asked me for it. Is paying me $50 for it next week. I'm so happy to hear that, Carmelia. I actually went and checked out your profile. I think you streamed like it's probably 7 or 8 or 9 hours ago now. It was nice seeing you as well, my friend. I'm happy that your your pillow is almost finally done. Pretend you're smoking it like a bad community. Draw stuff in the dirt with the stick. That's my favorite, by the way. Plant it, feed it to a termite. Use termites to conquer the world. Build a house. Okay, I'm done. I was like, yo, you can do a lot of things with the stick. That's the thing. It's an infinite amount of experience. Like I like the conquer the world with this stick. Like imagine someone is just like he picks up this stick, he realizes, he truly within his soul realizes the infinitude of said stick, and then just becomes a complete like superpower and takes over the entire world with a single stick. You could do it. Do a lot of things with sticks. You can do a lot of things with sticks, my friend. I prefer to dance with my stick. It's made for a lumbar support. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Okay, I'm done, chat. Other options for sticks? Thanks, I'll check it out. Here, I'll grab your links, man. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the links you're sharing. What a pattern of mistakes. I'm making one right now. I don't have, actually, you know what? I'm gonna break this stick into 3 pieces, and I'm gonna make a triangle. Ah, fuck! I was breaking it in half, and there's thorns on it. That's now inside of my finger. Infinite experience. That is a lived experience that no one has ever had in this moment, right? Breaking a little stick in pieces and then pushing it into your fingertip. Unique and divine experience. And I'm making a small little triangle with these broken pieces right in front of me. Because like the reason a triangle specifically is there's so many like good mindsets I try to like get myself to practice, and one of the 3 mindsets that I like to get myself into is the recognition of the thought, the word, and the action. When what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony, that's when you live a perfect life. I even want to get a tattoo of that stuff. Soon. Someday. I'll get more later. Suffering. It's okay, my friend. I can think of stick ideas. You took all of what you're drinking. How was your day? I'm drinking water, my friend. There he is. Hey, Katie. Thank you for joining me as well, my friend. I appreciate you. Oh, that's perfect. Podcast right after Friday stream. Yeah, like I think about after Friday stream. It's like 7 p.m. my time, and this is technically it's like 20 minutes to 5 p.m. my time. So, quick maths. Them quick maths as a pointer to emphasize your arguments. That's more here. Truly infinite. Look at him, goldfish. Look at me. Keep your eyes open and look. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your presence. Okay, I'm going to stop with the sticks things now. Thank you, Kaval. I appreciate it. Is your name Katie? I can't remember. You remembered correctly. Oh, thank you, Lane, for that as well. Had a good night's rest, and I'm waking and baking. It sounds like a sick thing. Are you gonna be streaming afterwards? Baked potato sticks. I got my coffee. That sounds nice. How are you? I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing really well. I did something different today with how I'm sitting. So usually I'm sitting directly on the cushion, directly on the ground. And then today when I came and sat down, it felt like I was kind of leaning back a little bit. And I was like, nah, that's gonna fuck my back up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse. That's gonna hurt me. Ooh, no. Anyway. And I had this bag of sand. So technically it's supposed to go underneath your door as like a doorstop. but it's underneath my booty right now, and it's creating like this much of elevation, and it's so solid and sturdy, and my back is still hurting, but I feel very solid sitting where I sit right now, and it's kind of comfortable. I really enjoy it. The thumbnail should be a stick. Actually, you're very right. I hope the holding of the stick is actually in frame, but you're very right, Gaval. The thumbnail should be holding stick. Chris Pratt's long lost brother. Chris Pratt, Heath Ledger, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pontius, Young Gravy. Who else? Who else is there that I've been compared to? I've forgotten his human name. Jon Snow, Chris Harrington, right? Did like a fusion, and I came out at the other end. My days are now gonna end and start with Meltmore, always. Oh wow, thank you, Lisa. That really warms my heart, my friend. I look forward to having more of you and spending some time sharing some good vibes, learning with you, growing with you. You make the best vibe ever. Thank you, my friend. I spend all day in the kitchen adding some of this vibe, then add of this vibe, and then I mix. Lowering the vibe heat, adding some vibe water, making sure that it cooks up nice and good so I can serve up a delicious vibe right here. This is why I don't censor myself. I don't censor myself, dude. That word is just very, like, I'm a picture person, so every single word I say, I try and form this like amalgamation of like an image in my head, and that word has an image in my head, and it's like thinking of stick, wording. Like it disturbs me because I'm not imagining it going into any orifice. I'm imagining it going into skin, like pressing said stick. No, I'm gonna stop. The images, dude. The picture person inside me is suffering. Say what now, Estienne? Your hair is gorgeous today as usual. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, my friend. Every single time, I don't know why, and this is a weird thing inside of me. Every single time someone says something about my hair on stream, I feel like I think about shaving it. Or like something like that. I'm like, what about now? What now? The hair is gone. Good morning from Wisconsin. Good morning to you as well, my friend. That sticks murder. That's why you get pain. Another thing you can get from a stick. Yeah, you can. Apparently you can, literally. Thank you for the love, Kaval. I appreciate it. Chakras said we are all Africa. Is that true? Like maybe originally we all, originally we all originated from Africa as like an initial species, and then we diverged. But I'm not sure. Like I don't know anything at the end of the day. Damn! Look at all this wind. Oh, it's kicking up. It's called Death of the Mind and Soul. Death of the Mind, Body and Soul. Death of the Mind, Body and Soul is just death, dude. That's just death. Do you speak isiZulu? No, I don't, my friend. I do speak Afrikaans, though. You're meant to read it. Divine synchronization again and again and again. It happens all the time, my friend. It's unstoppable. Is Shaka a nation hero in South Africa? Not really, my friend. Not really. Still here watching Meld. Life's been a bit crazy recently. It's okay, Matthias. I'm not calling you out at all, my friend. I just want you to know I love you. I think about you. And I always appreciate your presence, my friend. Fuck is a beautiful word. It is a beautiful word. I don't have a problem with the word as much as I have a problem with my mom's approving. Like she said something when I just started the streaming process. Like I think I streamed once, and like I clicked on the stream and I showed her a bit of it, and I clicked like in the middle of the stream, and as I clicked in the middle of the stream, I said something abrasive. I said the word like a curse word or something like that, and she was so like distraught and like, oh, if you're going to do this, you should like do it in a way that your mother wants to see it as well, and she wants to share in it with you. You should, and I was like, yeah, I'll be more aware. That's it. The world is ending. No. Yeah, it is a nice word. Is Estienne Afrikaans for Steven? No, Estienne is Afrikaans for Estienne. Aloha, there we go, Brenda. I was talking about you earlier in the stream, my friend. Where are you? life's been a little bit. I figured as much. Thank you. Don't worry too much, Matthias. Jon Snow. I see it. I see the Jon Snow now. Damn, I shouldn't have said anything. But the same applies. We know nothing, right? Technically, in the grand infinitude of what there is to know, we know nothing. I got my Montana's medical green card yesterday. I'm now legal to smoke and grow plants in Montana. Sick, Ryan. That's so cool, man. I'm so happy for you. What kind of accent? South African accent, my friend. Oh, I can't unsee the Jon Snow. Damn. Now there's a lot of them that knows now. It knows. Like that's the first ever character I wanted to cosplay as well. And I was looking for like one of those like overcoats, those hairy overcoats. And I couldn't find a sword, I think, or something like that. And I was like, eh. Never cosplayed. I want to cosplay this year though, or is it cosplaying? Dressing up? Whatever. People actually care what this kid has to say. Very strange. Thank you, my friend. It is strange. Life is strange and it's beautiful. It's like, it's at the end of the day, it's an expression of self and the sharing of the self with the whole, right? And how we share with each other. At the end of the day, you've shared yourself with me as well, the Dank Knight. And at the end of the day, now I'm interacting with you as well. I'm listening to what you have to say. And it is strange how we do that, right? We listen to each other, but we don't always hear one another. Sometimes we just have this tendency to let someone finish so that we can say something in turn. It is very strange indeed. Yeah, I value and treasure the insights Mel gives us every day, Dark Knight. Oh, look at you, friends. Being so wonderful. Why shouldn't it be Dark Knight? Yeah, everyone should have the same care. We're all part of the same infinite. Exactly. Thank you, Kaval. Yeah, I got some interesting things to say, and his energy is immaculate. Thank you, friends. You're wonderful. Your hair is your superpower. Don't shave it, or you'll lose your superpower. You see, like, that is kind of part of the reason I want to even. I'm like, you know what? If this is the thing that gives me superpowers. Again, yesterday's thought experiment. If I didn't have the things I had right now, my health, my able body, my ability to reason properly, even my hair. If I lost these things, would I still have the capacity to be happy? Still have the capacity to believe things that are true, and to question what are not, you know? Would I still be able to do that? I hope so. I do hope so. I feel I would be able to. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Dark Knight, for reminding me of why I love to watch melt. I love you, buddy. There we go. So what does this guy do for money with his life? I'm currently unemployed, my friend. I'm currently unemployed. I've set an intention this entire year to come and give myself from a place of love. Because for my entire life, I've had this very consumerism, like money god oriented lifestyle where I was very obsessed with how much money I was earning, very obsessed with how much I was being appreciated in my current field of work, of what I was doing, of how I was feeling. And it was this catch-22 of me wanting like soul fulfillment and still wanting to earn higher and higher amounts of money. And I thought I like connected the two with each other. I was like, okay, if I earn more money, I'm going to have more soul fulfillment. And I was like, oh wait, let's earn a lot of money. And like the more money I earned, the more miserable I become, because I was like, and this isn't really helping. So I came back from China in August, and I spent like the 2 months I was home, or 3 months I was home, thinking about what I want to do next. What is it I believe is going to actually serve my soul, serve the divine soul of the whole as well. And I realized that the things I've been doing with my life was taking. It was absolutely a taking lifestyle, a lifestyle of taking from not only the people I was working with, but from the world as a whole. I wasn't giving myself to others from a place of love. I was giving myself to others so that I can get something in return. And upon realizing that was what I was doing with my life, and realizing that I was degrading my soul by doing that as well, reducing myself to something so small, dude. Like, think about if you think about yourself as this money producing entity on this planet, you're this small organism living on this planet, like infinitesimally small organism living on this planet, and you're spending this organism life to create revenue that is mostly numbers on a screen, because we don't even deal with cash anymore. So you're spending this lived experience to earn numbers on a screen. Hurting the planet, hurting yourself, hurting your loved ones in the process of pursuing these numbers. And I had to come to an acceptance that is no longer what I wanted to do. I had to come to a place where I wanted to give myself without expecting anything in return. And the nice thing about Reddit is it's impossible for you to pay. And I'm not asking for any money this year as well, because again, this intention of completely and fully giving yourself every single day without expecting a single thing in return. And yeah, it's been the most difficult decision I've ever made in my life, and it's also been the most fulfilling one. So yeah, let's see where it takes us, my friends. You're nice with them, like it. Yeah, mediocre. His name is Ryan Caval. He's the best. I love him so much. Referring to me as them. To me as them. No, it's a like, actually, I'm happy that you kind of like bring me to that point, because I don't want a us versus them type of mentality, because we're not separate. Even you, my friend, are not separate from us. Like we have this illusionary thinking that we're separate from the very air we're breathing right now, when we're not. None of us are separate. And this is something that Christian said on last night's podcast. On the grand scale of the universe, us living on this planet together, we're closer to each other than the very atoms in a neutron star. You understand what that means? Like, let me say that again. On the scale of our universe, us living on this planet together are closer to one another than the very atoms in a neutron star. You understand the implications of that? It's fucking crazy. Oh, it's breaking my brain. It's crazy, friends. It's oh my goodness. You know how close we are to each other? We're not separate, my friends. We're really not separate. Mom censorship is the most effective. Yeah, Caval. It's pretty foolproof, dude. You have mom standing at the back of you. You can feel her, even though she's not actually there. You can still feel her. He doesn't make money. That is his goal for 2021. Thank you, Josh. Even trolls, other reflections of myself. Exactly, Ryan. Thank you so much, my friend. I think it would be hilarious if you started a stream bald. It would be a little bit of a shock to the system. You're like, oh, Meltmore is streaming, and suddenly I have no hair. You're like, that's a change. Probably them, because we don't know your gender. Yeah, exactly, my friend. I'm being inclusive. Don't know your gender, don't know anything about you, don't know what you identify as. Maybe I should just call you they/them. Thinking his first hit, man. Took it up with me, Meltmore, and anyone else. I'm not toking up right now. Thank you, though, Lisa. Like, I'm not smoking on these streams anymore as much as I did at the start of it. I did smoke again on 420 out of the remembrance and the celebration of 420, but I'm not sure if I'll be doing it on every stream anymore, or I've not been doing it on any stream anymore. Not sure what this platform is. This is Reddit, my friend. Like, I'm very impressed that you got this far without figuring out what the platform is. Yes, Dark, I'm part of me and my mystical South African warlock. Yeah, I love it. Congrats, Ryan. I got my med card a few months back. Great decision. That's so cool. Yes, thank. Just a bunch of chill people looking for chill vibes. Like I people have such a big fascination with the word cult. Like, I don't know why they try to lump. Again, it's just a box, right? It's people trying to box other people into something that they can understand or something that they can label. Because if you can label something, you can distance yourself from it. Again, that versus this type of approach. Oh yeah, I don't do that. I do this, and this is what's better. and that. So that's why that is bad and this is good. And it's this separation of the self between people. Mm-mm-mm. You should hear my poem slash spells. I'm happy that you say that. There are spells, dude. It's called spelling for a reason. Even Melt is so nice. There we go. He literally had the same thought I had when I read the hair superpower comment. Literally word for word, meaning to meaning. Like we're divinely interconnected at the end of the day, Kaval. We really are, my friend. There is no separation. Sacrificing of strength for infinite strength from the inside. Yay. That's where it's truly from. It's not an external thing. Nothing can give you power. Like you can give yourself power. Lol, I got it from Thor Ragnarok. Perfect. Thanks for reflecting back to me, please. And thank you for doing the same thing, Kaval. I truly enjoy your space. I enjoy you as well. Vibrate onwards. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kaval. We'll see you again, my friend. That's a compressor. Thank you for sharing the space with us, Kaval. Perfect. Thank you, Old Yeller. Melt, my friend, says hello again. Hello to you as well, friend of Lane. I don't know your name, but know that you're loved, my friend. Is Jovan here? And what's up, Jovan? How is your day? I don't see Jovan. Jovan. Where is Jobot? I don't see her comment. Interesting. Happiness comes from within. Any outside forces like money shouldn't be such an impact. Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Lisa, is the fact that our world has this intrinsic understanding that there's this type of value system attached to life, right? I believe there's like an underlying soul value system, if you will. Like you earn soul depending on the things that you do in this life. Like I'm not completely secure on this idea, and it's still something I'm trying to like come to terms with, wrap my head around, if you will. But yeah, so the thing I feel about it is that since we have this ability to create these like feelings and these experiences within one another, depending on what experiences we choose to create and what feelings we choose to invoke within one another, that creates like a ripple. So even though I believe our emotions and the things we feel can be seen as something that's intrinsic to our chemistry and our bodies, I believe that our soul resonates with these things that we feel, and it becomes like an interdimensional ripple of like experience. So what point am I getting at? Mind space, do minimum. Lost it. Gone. Thank you for the whole seeing up vote, Yash. I appreciate you, my friend. Happiness comes from it. Okay. The money impact, outside forces. I don't know. I've lost it. I feel like the train of thought. Like usually this is something that happens actually. I start to get into this train of thought and it goes like, and then I try to word as fast as that thought goes, and then sometimes you'll hear me trip up on my own words because I feel like I'm losing track of the train of thought I'm going through, and then sometimes it just gets away from me. There the train goes. I missed it. Couldn't jump on it in time. We are all one. The air we're breathing was breathed by those before us and will be breathed by those long after us. Exactly, my friend. We're not separate. It's the greatest illusion we've ever told ourselves. What have you taken in mourning for melting? What have taken in mourning for melting? What have taken in mourning for melting? I don't have an idea what that means. But I feel the way that I've been melting myself is just by being not critical as much as observant, I feel. I'm trying to not be as critical of myself in these days as of late, but I am trying to be very observant. Like, see myself doing something and be like, why are you doing that, dude? Why are you doing How come do you need that? How come do you need that? Why are you doing that, dude? And I ask myself that a lot. Like, am I doing this thing because of my cognitive biases, because of the way I was raised, because of the way I've been feeling as of late, because of the things I've been experiencing as of late, because of the things I've been saying as of late? Why am I doing these things? Why am I feeling these things? And what can I do about it? Like, what am I supposed to learn from it? Can be exhausting. I think a lot of the ways it is. But I'd rather be tired than bored, right? Mm-hmm. I had the strangest dream about you. You did a body waxing tutorial on here. Laughing my fucking ass off. Bored office girl, a body waxing tutorial. Goodness. I'm trying to imagine myself doing a body waxing tutorial. Oh, it scars me a little bit. It scares me because I'm imagining myself in like limited amount of clothes, like putting streaks of wax over my legs, ripping hair out on the live. Oh goodness, I would never. That would kill my soul. But that's hilarious, my friend. Thank you for dreaming about me. Thank you for creating a space in your consciousness for me to put me in such strange positions. That's a unique experience that no one else has had. And no one else will have. I'm pretty sure. And no one else will have. I will never do a waxing tutorial. Devil lettuce, man. Eat the devil lettuce. I thought, golly, that is a honkin' joint. And then you jammed it in your thing. Oh yeah, it wasn't a joint. I think it would have been great if it was one. Would have been a log. I'm thinking now, nah, it would be super harsh. Like I'm thinking of rolling with like bark or something like that while the bark is still soft and then letting it set as it dries and then smoking it. But I think the bark will be way too harsh. I saw her comment. Maybe it got deleted, or I'm insane. Yeah, I'm curious as well. Maybe I skipped over it or something. I'm sorry if I did, Jovan. I see you now, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Management Annie. I think also Elisa. We have 2 Lisas in chat right now. Hello, Melt. Hello, Melt. Hello, friends. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you, my friend. I'm having a great day. I hope that you're having a great day as well. Hey Lane, hope you're doing well. There we go. Do you also do a stream in your first language? Is it Dutch or Afrikaans? It's Afrikaans. I ask respectfully, and I see you asking respectfully, my friend. I don't think I've ever seen a question as being disrespectful. Like, I mean, arguably it could be seen as disrespectful, but I don't apply them onto myself as something that's disrespectful. But to answer your question, I don't do an Afrikaans stream. Mostly because there's probably like 2 Afrikaans people on our plan. But it's fun. It's fun to be joining you, friend. If you want me to say anything in my native language, Afrikaans. A fellow Afrikaner? Whoa, my friend. I was literally talking about there being like 1 person or 2 people in the entire ARPAN that actually speaks Afrikaans. And here you are. Hallo my vriend. Dankie dat jy my join hier. So ek waardeer jou aangesig. Hello altogether, I'm doing okay. Just slightly confused. Slightly confused about what, Lane? Is your chest hairy? Not really. Not really. Like that's the smallest window ever. But yeah, not really. Lamar, he's like, but you're still letting me take up space in your mind. I am, and technically we are, right? We're constantly taking up space in each other's minds, and we're creating these. Ooh, I see a plane. We're creating these spaces inside of each other as well. There, you can hear it now. I believe that by thinking of someone, you're in a way almost animating them, like creating a life, even though it's inside of your head. You are literally animating them, like almost some necromancy stuff with inside of your head, like thinking about someone that has passed away, for example. You're literally creating a lived experience of them even though they have passed away. And if that isn't human power, then I don't know what is. Who's the other Lisa? I think Management Annie is also a Lisa. Baked potato Lisa. Hey friend. Hello Oatmeal Pants. I'm happy that you're joining me, my friend. Thank you for being here with us. How do you say I love you? You say ek is lief vir jou. Ek is lief vir jou. Ek is lief vir jou. Which basically, instead of it being I love you, ek lief jou, we say ek is lief vir jou. Which means I am love for you. It's like I'm not even just, I'm not just loving you. I am the love for you. And I love that, actually. Mm. Hey, Colin, I'm happy that you're joining me, my friend. Thank you for the beautiful messages that you shared with me as well. I appreciate you, friend. I'm about to start a music lesson. It's about adding texture to your drums. So, oh, okay, I'm guessing you're talking about a lesson that you're starting to learn from, because I remember you telling me about that course pack that you got. I'm proud of you, Dan. Like, you're getting it, my friend, getting it. There was an artist named TY that was also from SA. Haven't seen him in a bit. TY. I haven't heard of him either, my friend. I hope to check him out. Is he on like the Reddit streaming as well? I'm curious. Thank you for the vibe, and Dan, I appreciate you, my friend. Texture. I look forward to hearing some of that texture as well. You know what I'm talking about. I do. Like, this is something I was thinking today while listening to a Psytrance track. Like, the actual bass lines of Psytrance is pretty simple. It's like a doofts, 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 doofts. And then it has these, like, again, textured, like, bass lines, like these. I don't know. Oh, I'm cringing just thinking about what I just did. But you know what I'm saying. And it has, like, these, just these feelings, these tastes. Like, I think I might be a little bit synesthesiated, if that's not a word at all. I think I might have a little bit of synesthesia when it comes to music and taste, because I have like a really visceral experience when it comes to listening to music, and it's something I'll say more often than not. Like, if I really enjoy a track, I'll say it's tasty. Like, that's a tasty track. Got any good boerewors recipes? Dude, is there something like a boerewors recipe? I think it's just spices, meat, and then a tube, right? That you're putting the meat inside of. There's your recipe, my friend. Add spice, add meat, add tube. There's your boerewors recipe. That actually sounded really good. The Akesleaf video. I'm going to layer a snare drum sample with a duct tape ripping sample texture. So, snare is, so it's a dung, a tss, and a k. So that's a snare, right? Because that is a hi-hat. So snare and then so. Oh. I'm thinking that's what you mean, Dan. Am I super far off or like getting close to it? Thor, it's an honor to see you again, my friend. Impossible night. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you as always. How have you been? How's life been treating you? I say the opposite. I enjoy a track. I'm like, that's dirty. That shit is disgusting. You see, and literally, that is a different taste. It's how you experience, it's how you like express yourself about that music. That is wonderful. It's perfectly divine in its own right. Have you ever tried dimethyl tryptamine? I don't know if that's going to help for the algorithm to not notice what I'm trying to say, but I don't talk about it on stream, my friend. Interesting. I guess that would be considered synesthesia. Yeah, usually I hear synesthetes see colors. Yeah, like see colors. I mean, you like maybe hear colors. I hear synesthetes see colors. All people see colors, Lane. I don't want to. I don't want to, poke too much fun of you, but I'm pretty sure everyone sees color, unless you're colorblind. I think synesthetes, like, it's when two of their senses like have an amalgamation. Like they'll hear, for example, like the way a tree looks, or they'll like taste, for example, how music sounds, or they'll see music as well, and then it's an expression, and that is what a synesthete happens to them, at least. And it's like literally your brain processing signals from other organs. Like you have different you have different places in your brain responsible for different parts of your experience, and when the wires get crossed or something, or there's a connectional overjump of the sensory information you're getting in goes to, for example, like you're seeing something or you're hearing music, then the music you're hearing is also connecting to your visual cortex, and now you're seeing the thing that you're hearing as well. And that's basically how synesthesia works. It's pretty cool, actually. What was your favorite country to visit? South Africa so far, my friend, to be completely honest. Damn, I'm the same way. Absolutely brutal. That's just gross. Ugh. Like it would be difficult to feel tasty about metal. Like I feel if you had to try and taste metal, it would just break your teeth. That's what you say here in CA, California. I don't know, my friend, what CA mean. It's tasty. But there is music that holds meaning to me. That's when I listen. Makes my stomach get butterflies. Yum. Yeah, it's perfect. Bored office girl. Like music is just wonderful, my friend. Like it's such a cool thing about our brains as well. Like if you look at our brains in a CAT scan while we're listening to music, you can literally see our entire brain just light up. Like I want to experience all of it. Yes, it's me. I'm the other Lisa. You are correct. I'm happy that you're here with us, my friend. Thank you for the hugs. I appreciate it. Other Lisa. I have to go. I'll see you all in the Discord later. Bye, all. Bye, old Yeller. Thank you for being here with us, my friend. I'm saying, like with music, they associate color with music. I know, Len. I was just poking fun at you, man. I was just joking a little bit. It's cool. I would like. I wanted to say for a second, I wish I could do that as well, but we don't have to wish to have an experience we're not having, right? Because that experience is already being had by another version of ourselves. So technically, we are having it. Mm. Poking fun back, blind people do not see color. They have no concept. Yeah, and that's actually something that I really like talking about as well. Bored office girl. Like the concept of explaining something as complex as a color to a blind person. This is something I like to say as well when talking to my dad, because I like to talk about like sometimes higher dimensional realms as well, and it's something that really fascinates me. And some of the things I feel I've noticed or I've experienced in these higher dimensional realms, I try to communicate or try to explain to my dad sometimes. And then he's like, "Oh, if you can't really explain it, then it doesn't really exist, or you're not really understanding it properly, or whatever." And I'm like, again, Dad, how do you explain colors to a blind person? Like there aren't human words to put these type of concepts into something that is experienceable. You have to kind of see the color to experience the color, right? Have a good day, old Yeller. There we go. Helen, yes. Like I hear a sound and my face will crunch up and like, ugh. Okay, so that's also something I have, to be completely honest. Ugh, Dan, we call it the bass face, right? When the bass drops and you're like, oh, you just like your face contorts. Like I have that up. I have that as well, actually. That is the stank face. There we go. I get stank face with Gojira, or Dream Theater, or Slayer, or Amon Amarth, but mostly Gojira. Is it Gojira? I think it's Gojira. Do correct me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, Lane. Man, it's been so much fun. I've not even gotten a chance. Like, we started to read these things worth saying on day 111, and we like did basically lesson one, and it's been so nice. I feel like I haven't been able to get to all of them, and it makes me happy. Like it's an expression of how good these streams are going to me, at least. The reality of who you are cannot be destroyed, my friends. The reality of what you are cannot be destroyed. Yeah, a French tech death band. Tech death band. Okay, and it's French as well. Do they sing? Do they have French lyrics? Now I'm curious, Lane. The reality of what you are cannot be destroyed. Man, I love that. Ah, I really like that. I'm trying to make myself feel what I'm supposed to feel about that statement as well. The reality of who you are cannot be destroyed. We are, at the end of the day, ceaseless creators, ceaselessly creating as we were created to create from a place of love. Sometimes we do choose to fuck things up, though. In some songs. Linen Finan Suave, I think is the way you say that, is the one that jumps out at me. You should like share some links to that, my friend. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Tech death band. I'm curious about the death part of the band. Like tech band. French tech? That sounds sick. Oh, but it's French tech death. Oh, I missed that. It sounds hardcore, dude. Is it hardcore? Is it like electronic music but with like a a death element to it? I'm curious. What about in death? Does that not destroy us? No, Lane. It destroys our physical body, but that's not the reality of what we are. No, no. The reality of what we are is what facilitates all of this to be in the first place. So there is no killing us, no destroying us, no death for our eternal and beautiful souls. We cannot be further. Ooh, this one is one of my favorites. This one is one of my favorites, my friends. And this is coming back to what we were talking about a little bit earlier about, holding space in our minds for each other. And it goes like this. I cannot be further away from you than the width of a thought. All you have to do is create that thought. Think about that, friends. I'm getting goosebumps. Look at this. Can you see that? I'm like completely goosebumped out. Goodness me. I cannot be further from you than the width of a thought. Damn. You know how short a thought is, my friend? Or the frequency, the brain frequency of a thought? Those are some small waves. Very low hertz waves. I cannot be further from you than the width of a thought. All you have to do is create that thought, my friend. Whenever you're feeling down, know that we all love you. Know that I love you as well, Haunting Roll. We're never more than a thought away from each other, my friends. And that's something that makes me so happy. What are we? What we are as individuals or as humans. What we are like as a whole, my friend, technically. As a whole. Like, we think of ourselves as individuals or as these human beings, right? But these are just temporary expressions of ourselves. Like even the very trees, the very grass we're sitting on, the bugs, the birds, these are expressions of the divine, the source, the reality, right? The reality of what you are cannot be destroyed. So even though this planet eventually, like even this universe will have a heat death, right? Where everything kind of goes into atrophy. There is still no destroying that experience, the reality that is underlying, that is like the paper that the universe was drawn on. We are that substance, that paper, that space, that infinitude expressed into these single small points of feeling. How wide is a thought? Like, check it out actually, Lane. It's some pretty fascinating stuff. Thoughts have like actual frequencies, and it's trippy, dude. Goosebumped out. Thank you for the silver, my friend. I appreciate you. I totally see what you're saying about thoughts and such. Actually being able to touch said person you're thinking of is such a different experience, though. That is true as well. Like it is a different experience being able to touch someone, but like this is something I've been thinking about with the idea of missing someone as well, right? So when you miss someone, you're basically taking something that is, negative or absent, something that is lesser. You're feeling this lack within inside of yourself because this person is missing from your life, and you're missing them, creating this energy of love and longing towards them, which means you're utilizing a circumstance that can be seen as negative, and you're creating a positive amount of energy from that experience by thinking of someone, by missing them out of a place of love. Huh? We can do it with more than just missing people. That's the thing as well. What else? Deep stuff do you have written down? Oh, my friend, we're like into the first 8 pages. Yeah, into the first 8 pages, and there's like 80 pages. There's so much, and I'm going to be like working through them. I thought I was going to read all of them on day 111, and I'm very happy and surprised that I wasn't able to do that. So I'm gonna continue doing it on these streams until I'm done with them. Maybe never. Maybe I never will be done. Maybe I'll just continue learning and writing down things, and we'll continue learning together. Where did you get these? Saluting? Very deep. Are you talking about these pieces of writing? It's from a book series called The Way of Mastery, my friend. And yeah, I've been writing down the key points that really resonated with my soul. Do you have podcasts on Spotify or YouTube? If so, what's the name? We do have a podcast on YouTube, my friend. It's called Melting Dreams, but I don't know if you'll be able to find it searching it on the YouTube algorithm. If you go and check out our Discord server, it should be like close to the bottom of the Share Your Work tab. So joining the the Discord is going to be the best place to find the links. Haunting Roll. Would love to have you check out the podcasts. Yesterday's podcast I felt went really well. We had some really cool chats, and I feel the infinitude of our experience that Christian brought up has really been resonating with me as well, and I've been feeling that stuff. Ahmed, I appreciate your enthusiasm, my friend. What book is this? I don't know if you're talking about this book. This is my notes book. But the book series I'm talking about is called The Way of Mastery. And what I've been reading came from The Way of the Heart. And later, it will be The Way of Transformation. And then, I think, The Way of the Servant. And I'm not sure what the other one is. Let's bribe Booty, Scrambled Jets. Thanks for the support when I had a wake. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for spending some time with me as well. I'm not going to braai just yet. Are we going to braai tonight? No, I don't think so. But someday we'll braai again. My parents are definitely... My dad is braaiing this weekend. I should actually send them a message asking them how they are and stuff. They went hunting this weekend. And I actually remember you asking, Jovan, but I don't think I answered. I'm here, hey. But don't think my comments are working. Test. Your comment is working now, but it hasn't been working if you were sending comments before this, Jovan. I'm sorry about this. Like, it's been happening to one of our other friends as well. Like, she's been tuning into the streams, but her comments just aren't showing. And I feel like I am, even though I know I'm not seeing these comments, I still feel like I'm ignoring them. Which is so backwards, because that's not how it is. But no, my friends, that I won't skip your comments unless it's something that's abrasive. I love you, friends, so much. It's really important to do your spiritual homework. And you, my friend, are a nerd on the topic, and that's a good thing. Yeah. I definitely am a nerd on this subject, my friend. I think I've been a nerd my entire life. I'm a very all or nothing type of person. When I go into a direction of study, of feeling, of experience, I don't want to like have a superficial glance of it. Like, I feel we're very prone as human beings to take only superficial glances at things. We're like, oh yeah, no, I see what that is. I know what spirituality is. And I think the reason I've like kind of settled on spirituality is because it's something that I can't really understand. And that is something my egoic mind doesn't want to accept, because I've been able to understand most of everything I've experienced in my life because of my intellect. I've thought of myself as a smart guy, and then like my soul was like, you know what? Let's pursue this one field that you will never be able to understand, bitch. And let's see how you feel about it then. And now I've been like, oh no, I don't know anything. And it's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. It's great to not know anything. It's great to accept that I don't know anything. How are children in South Africa now? I don't know. I don't have any children of my own. I think most of them are good. You sound weird. She is, but she's wonderful. Arpan needs to get their shit together. I agree, Lisa. It's been like a little bit of a thing. My comments are as well aren't working. Other Lisas as well. Like I was thinking that I thought you actually left when our friend asked whether or not you were still here or who the other Lisa was. I'm guessing that you sent messages, but they weren't coming through. You have a great smile. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I am weird. Yeah, she is, but she's great. We're all pretty weird, I think. I think that's what attracts us to each other in some way. I just opened the stream and I have no idea what is going on. Yeah, my friend. I have also no idea what's going on. We're just kind of like, walking like blind people through this life, trying to figure out what's what. Jovan, you're weird in the best of ways. She is. Just got with it. Just go with the flow. Yeah, don't try and resist it, my friend. Just kind of like tune in. I wasn't here for the start of this book. Are they statements that you enjoy looking back to? Statements, like one-liners, things worth saying, whatever like word you want to apply over it. It's just like you say one thing, like this sentence: the reality of who you are cannot be destroyed. And then you let yourself feel what that statement makes you feel, and I love it. It's something so simple and arbitrary as words, sounds I'm making with my face, and yet it can have such deep and resounding feelings inside of myself, and I love that. Gotta embrace the weirdness. Gotta. How do I align my chakras to factory settings? That's hilarious. Thank you for the fat plat you've dropped on the stream, Jeff. I appreciate you, my friend. So, how to align your chakras to factory setting? I think factory setting is actually misaligned, my friend. You're supposed to align it with yourself, not to a factory setting, because factory setting is, I think, maybe biologically induced when you should be pursuing it with your mind, if you will. Colin says, "Yep, we're all just looking for what's what." Yeah, we're just trying, dude. We're just trying. Jab of the fat plat. Fuck yeah, you deserve platinum. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate your love so much. Purivores, Bultong, Savannah. Yes, obviously. There we go. Yeah. When I met people, I always say, "You'll have to excuse me. I'm unapologetically me." And be that, Lisa. Everyone else is taken at the end of the day. Can't be anyone else. What country are you in? I'm in South Africa, my friend. He's cute. Thank you, my friend. What country are you in? I'm in South Africa, my friend. Still, since the last minute that you asked, I'm still in South Africa. Forgiveness is releasing the perception you have projected. Two fat plats, Jeff. Thank you, my friend. Man, I appreciate it. I feel like I'm definitely like hyped up right now with you dropping them fat plats right at the end of the stream. What's your YouTube channel name? The same as my username on here, my friend, Meltmore. Thank you for joining Haunting Roll. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and like within the first 2 months of streaming here on Reddit, we hit like almost 700 subs, and I was like, holy shit! Like I tried to set this whole intention for my entire year to reach this goal, and I was like, now I'm like 2/3 already to my goal in the first 2 months, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna calm down. But do please join, my friend. I look forward to seeing you there as well. Give him more awards for being cute. Please stop for being so cute. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate the love, my friend. Like it flatters me so much. Mr. Price has great teas these days. I don't purchase too many teas from Mr. Price, but I have like one white tea that my sister tie-dyed for me that I'm going to be sleeping in from now on. No, the end. He's ridiculously cute. Yeah, it's the end. I'm trying to run away from all of your compliments. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for the fat plats, Jeff. Thank you for the gold as well, my friend. Oh, and thank you, every single one of you friends. There's 27 friends in here right now. I love you, Lisa. I love you, Jovan. I love you, other Lisa. I love you, Jeff. I love you, Lane. I love you, Dan. I love all of you so much. I don't know how many of you friends are here, but know that I appreciate your presence always. I found your podcast on YouTube. I'm going to listen to them now. Please do, my friend. And thank you for doing that as well. Love you, friends. Thank you once again for joining me. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Yeah.